Welcome to your Cyber Daily News Update for July 6th, 2026. Today's top cybersecurity stories include a warning from UK authorities about AI tools exploiting shared child photos, the emergence of the first fully agentic ransomware campaign called JadePuffer, a critical Linux kernel vulnerability granting root access, a major data breach at Medtronic affecting 3.8 million people, an ongoing Fortinet credential theft campaign targeting 74,000 accounts, an actively exploited Oracle e-Business Suite vulnerability, a critical Citrix NetScaler flaw being exploited within hours, and a novel malware campaign targeting AI coding assistants. Let's get into it. First up, the UK's National Crime Agency has issued a serious warning to parents about growing threats from AI-powered tools that are exploiting shared photos of children. The Internet Watch Foundation and NCA report that manipulated images and videos are being converted into sexual abuse material, posing a significant risk to families. This exploitation uses artificial intelligence to transform innocent family photos into harmful content, demonstrating how AI can be weaponized against children. The authorities are urging parents to be extremely cautious about what they share online and to understand how these AI tools can repurpose seemingly harmless images. Next, researchers have revealed JadePuffer, the first known agentic AI-powered ransomware campaign that represents a dangerous evolution in cyber threats. This autonomous ransomware uses AI agents to automate complex cyber attacks, eliminating the need for human operators at every stage. The campaign demonstrates how artificial intelligence can be used to create more sophisticated and efficient ransomware that can adapt to security measures and spread more effectively. This development shows the growing trend of AI being weaponized by threat actors to create more dangerous and persistent cyber threats. Staying with critical vulnerabilities, a newly discovered Linux kernel flaw called bad EPOL is giving attackers root access on affected systems. This use-after-free vulnerability in the kernel's EPOL subsystem allows local attackers with no special privileges to gain full system control. Because EPOL is fundamental to how Linux manages network connections and file events, there are no practical workarounds other than patching. The vulnerability occurs when two kernel threads simultaneously try to release the same internal object, creating a brief window to corrupt kernel memory and escalate privileges. In breach news, medical technology giant Medtronic is notifying over 3.8 million people after a Shiny Hunters attack exposed personal and medical information. Despite the scale of the breach, the company emphasizes that no products, patient safety, or operations were affected. Medtronic is one of the world's largest medical device makers with 90,000 employees and operations in 150 countries, making this breach particularly concerning for healthcare security. The company's IT, product, and manufacturing networks are separate from hospital networks, which remain independently managed and secure. Turning to ongoing threats, the FortiBleed campaign has stolen 74,000 Fortinet credentials and is targeting at least 12 organizations with ransomware attacks. This campaign involves approximately 20 individuals using stolen credentials, brute force methods, and configuration dumping to compromise FortiGate firewalls and VPN gateways. The attackers are actively exploiting these stolen credentials to launch ransomware attacks, highlighting the critical importance of firewall security and credential management. Organizations are urged to immediately rotate all FortiGate administrative credentials. Staying with active exploitation, Oracle's e-Business Suite is under attack from a critical vulnerability in the Oracle Payments component. This CVSS 9.8 flaw allows unauthenticated remote attackers to compromise affected systems through HTTP requests. The vulnerability is actively being exploited, with honeypots already detecting exploitation attempts. Oracle has released patches in their July 2026 Critical Patch Update, and organizations are urged to prioritize updating the Oracle Payments and Enterprise Command Center components immediately to prevent data theft. In critical vulnerability news, Citrix Bleed is being exploited within 24 hours of its disclosure, showing how quickly attackers move on new vulnerabilities. This memory overread flaw in Citrix NetScaler ADC and Gateway allows unauthenticated attackers to read sensitive information from system memory. The rapid exploitation timeline highlights the importance of having patching processes ready before vulnerabilities are even announced. Organizations using Citrix products need to apply the June 30th security updates immediately and rotate all SSL/CLS certificates and credentials that may have been exposed. Finally, a novel malware campaign is targeting AI coding assistants through malicious agent skill packages. This new threat specifically targets Claude Code and OpenAI Codex, evading security tools designed to protect AI development environments. The malware allows attackers to inject malicious code through seemingly legitimate add-ons, compromising development workflows and potentially gaining access to source code and sensitive project information. This represents an emerging threat in the AI development space, where security tools are still catching up to these novel attack vectors. That's your briefing for today. The CVE numbers and links to every story are in the show notes below. If this update helped you stay ahead of the threats, do us a favor and subscribe so you never miss a day. You can catch Cyber Daily News on YouTube and wherever you get your podcasts. Stay sharp, patch early, and we'll see you next time.